Sports for Real with Coach Hall. Jalen Hurts has signed the highest contract in NFL football history. Hurts, after 3 years in the league, has signed a contract extension worth $255 million, and of that, $179 million is guaranteed. I think that's great. He's a great kid, and he's earned that money. Now he can just relax and play a little bit of football. In contrast, Lamar Jackson, he's been in the league 5 years, and he has yet to sign a new deal. Now, all of this contract negotiation stuff, precedent was set by Deshaun Watson. He signed $250 million fully guaranteed. Now, what's interesting about Watson's deal being fully guaranteed is an outlier. That's not the normal business model that the league uses to sign its players, especially quarterbacks. In contrast, Jackson has been reported that he turned down a deal back in September worth an estimated $200 million guaranteed money over a $250 million deal with 133 guaranteed. So let me correct that just in case I misspoke. $250 million contract, 200 was guaranteed with 133 up front. Now let's go back to Hurts. He was going to get 179 million guaranteed with 110 up front. Now, again, talking about Deshaun Watson. Watson signed a deal worth $250 million fully guaranteed, cracking the business model. So, of course, after seeing all this, especially with Hurts the other day, Jackson, he feels like he should get this kind of money. Well, if he indeed turned down this deal back in September, he would have been in that ballpark. Now, Jackson, according to certain people, and I saw a report by Charles Barkley was asked about the situation. He says Lamar is playing with fire and, quote, "You're going to get burnt." And he also said they're not going to let you screw up their business model. Same thing I just said about Deshaun Watson breaking the mold with his deal. Everybody else wants to do the same thing. But just because Watson got that money, that does not mean that everybody was happy about it. So Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, and all the other young quarterbacks coming up behind Jalen Hurts, they're probably going to be breaking the bank themselves. So what's up with Lamar Jackson? I think the man, if he did turn down that money, he's probably regretting that now. He can still go back and get an agent, somebody to represent him instead of doing it for himself. And the other option I think he can do is just take whatever Baltimore is giving him on a 1-year deal, ball his heart out, and the next year you're going to have to pay him. But right now he just seems to be going up against the tide of all these billionaires holding back that money and not giving him what he wants. But according to Ben Roethlisberger, it may be a reason. He basically said that the other day that the teams around the league, they don't fear Jackson's accuracy. Well, that should be fuel for Jackson to go get better at his accuracy and come back and get what he thinks he's deserved. But it would be great to see Jackson get paid like Watson and Hurts, but he's going to go out and earn it. And right now, it seems like he's burning a few bridges. I hope that's not the case. I'd like to see the young fella get paid, the deciding player, but I'd like to see him standing there and throw the football consistently and accurately. Sports for Real.